Are we good? Are we good? The technical difficulties. Oh, my God. We're good, Will. We're good.
We're good.
Welcome into Patriots Today and Seahawks Today live by Chat Sports. Our internet, 5 minutes before we were about to go live, just died. It completely died. We had nothing here, or I should say Ethernet. We had to go get the internet people over halfway across the building, but after a while, they finally got it to work.
Well, I didn't know that you weren't allowed to chew on cords. Like, I thought you were just supposed to chew on cords when you were hungry. I needed some food.
You
needed
today.
some food. And so one of us just chewed on the Ethernet cord or whatever. It happens. Look, everyone's chewed on a cord before. Don't act like you're better than chewing on a cord.
Exactly. But we got it all good. We have it all good. And we're here at Radio Row, man. It's about time. I'm glad we're here. It has been a lot of work. Media day on Monday, availability Tuesday, Wednesday, and we can officially say the Super Bowl is here. There is a bunch of people here at Radio Row. The players are here. The coaches are here. So, Sam, if you don't mind pushing that graphic across, who do you got down in the chat? Let me see. If you're going with Will here, because we are live also on Seahawks, go type your NEs, or if you're watching Seahawks Today, go type your SEAs down in the chat.
Trigger, Pop Toast, Tim, my guy, the man, the myth, the legend, Jerry Brooks already has us up 5-zip on Pat.
Oh.
Class. All of my guys, Timothy, down below in the comment section, spamming C, because they know what's going to happen. The best team in the National Football League, it resides in the Pacific Northwest.
I don't think so.
It is a team that fights for their coach. It is a team that wasn't supposed to be here, but that's just because there were a lot of people that just didn't understand, like my guy Jay Scott understands, how freaking good Mike Macdonald is as a coach, how good Sam Darnold is as a player, and how good this team was going to be. Boy, oh boy, Alper, there's a lot of people typing C's.
And there's a lot of people typing NEs like Tisobi, Maria, Al Henderson, Anthony Phillips, my dad, Blake, OP. Shout out to all y'all that are still joining in. But you get talking about, the best team resides in Seattle. Well, I would tell you that Seattle's getting a little too confident here. They're going in thinking nothing's happened. I mean, I've been inside the Seahawks media availability, and they're too confident. And what's making them even more confident is everybody that is here around Radio Row is saying, yeah, Seahawks are going to win. Every single ESPN reporter, every analyst has picked the Seahawks. Well, what happens when everybody does that? They get way too confident, and mostly the public is always wrong. The Patriots are the best team. The defense is one of the best in the NFL. I might give it to Seattle, but I think Sam Darnold is going to have a flashback to 7 years ago when he played the New England Patriots and he was seeing ghosts.
I don't think he's going to see any ghosts, Alper. I'll tell you this. There's a lot of false narratives around the Seahawks because it's a lot of old narratives around the Seahawks. It's no worries. Audio back, maybe.
How about now?
And we're back. Maybe we're not.
Maybe we're not.
Is it Will?
Is it Brett?
Oh, no. It's okay.
This is what happens, Trav, when you are literally down.
I was going to say.
In underdogs. There's a reason why they went 14-3. Everybody keeps saying, well, they're making up excuses. Well, the Chargers, they didn't have a good offensive line, but everybody was picking the Chargers to win. Well, the Texans defense is way too good. They ended up winning anyway, or the Patriots ended up winning anyway. And then I don't want to know. I don't know what's happened with Denver, but everybody in Denver, they're salty. Coming in for Seahawks
Super
right
Chats
now.
are flying on Seahawks. Don't worry, we're going to get everyone up. And there's one person, I'm going to wish you a happy birthday, but I'm going to wait until your Super Chat is up because you deserve that type of recognition. I do want it to be very clear, though. Alper had a lot of good points. To quote the great Mike Macdonald, we did not care. I don't care about anything that's gone well for the Patriots. I don't care about anything that you come at me with statistic-wise that could point to a Patriots victory. I do not care about how, hey, McDaniels has been here 9 times. I do not care that Vrabel's been here a few times. I do not care that Robert Kraft has somehow made himself into the victim as he continues to not be let into the Hall of Fame.
Thanks,
I
Jerry
do not
Jones.
care that Bill Belichick did not get let into the Hall of Fame. I do not care.
Jordan.
You know what I care about? I care about the 11 guys on the field, but more importantly, I care about one extra person. That's the 12s that are going to be in the stands in San Francisco, making San Fran, a.k.a. Santa Clara, because that's where the 49ers play, our home field, because it has been our home field for years and years and years. All we do is come down here and win.
But the
When
one thing,
was the last time the Patriots came down here and won? And don't look up that real stat, because when you tell me it, I don't care.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you this. You're not playing the 49ers because the 49ers went home because they were obviously not as good. Not as good. The Patriots, how are you going to stop Drake Maye? Because you can't. I don't care what the stats say. Oh, well, he's not played as good in the postseason. Nobody plays as good in the postseason. If you look at Tom Brady back in the day, he struggled every single AFC championship.
You know who's actually gotten better in the postseason, since you said that you don't get better in the postseason? My quarterback, Sam Darnold.
Oh, that's
Sam Darnold
2
continues
games.
to get better, and he's got an oblique injury. He can't even throw as well as he might normally want to, and he had the best game of the season. The guy who's not supposed to be able to play well in the postseason, the guy who's not supposed to play well when games matter the most, he ended up having his best game of the year against the Los Angeles Rams. He didn't throw an interception in that game, which has been a bugaboo. He hasn't done it all playoffs long. He did a great job of finding his open receivers. JSN was getting double covered sometimes. Okay, fine, Cooper Kupp. JSN's now open, you hit him. Rashid Shaheed has a big catch. A.J. Barner has a couple of big catches down low. Kenneth Walker has a couple of big catches. You look at this Seahawks team, and they are peaking at the right moment, but most importantly, their quarterback is peaking at the right moment. So when I look at this Seahawks team, I think that they can win. I think that they're going to be able to come out on top. And here's the best part. A lot of today is just going to lead to a lot of trash talking, and it's going to lead to more trash talking and more trash talking.
Because I could argue with the 49ers, they were decimated with injuries. I can make up everything because the 49ers decimated. They weren't even supposed to beat the Eagles. But because, well, I can talk to Chase over there because you know that Jalen Hurts isn't a real, true, great quarterback. I know he can hear me, but
we'll fix the audio. It's okay, guys.
I hope.
It's okay.
But
We'll
then the next week, the defensive tackles for the Rams, besides Jared Verse, besides on the defensive line, they're not better than the New England Patriots. Milton Williams is one of the best players, if not the best player on defense that's still in the playoffs.
We're going to lose audio here real quick, and it's going to come back in 1 second. Back.
How do you know?
Because I saw it get plugged in, so I just assume we're back.
Are we good now, Sam?
We should be back. I believe so. Calvin, are we back? You let me know down below in the comment section.
Gino and Joseph, it's 26-24 right now. Let's get it.
Corey, Sam's not going to see ghosts because they're busted. Christian says yes. Christian says he can hear us. see. I am very excited. Okay. I am very excited to go through all the different clips that we were able to grab today. I'm very excited to go through all the different things that we noticed, all the different things that we saw from Media Day, and from all the different interviews that we got to have.
I was excited because today all of the media was available. So we saw literally every single player. Are we good now? Are we good?
I'm good.
Cool. We are good. Every single player today was available for the media. So they're all sitting down at tables. You could just walk straight up to a guy like Pop Douglas. Milton Williams is on the sidelines. They had podiums. Of course, they said, yeah, we're not going to give Drake Maye a presser. We're just going to put him on the podium. So everybody just created a wall of tripods that we made it through. And we got to talk to Drake a little bit, which is cool if you guys saw the press conference that we saw. But I see Simp. Dre looked nervous on Monday. That just tells me you aren't watching anything Patriots, because if you thought Drake Maye looked nervous, that's just how he is. He is the most awkward, kind of just nervous-looking guy at all times.
See, what's interesting is I thought that he actually looked fairly confident to me. He just was hunched over, which I appreciated.
Which he does at all times.
Like, I thought he just had bad body posture. I can't tell you how many times that I've seen different athletes, and just the way that some of them carry themselves, you'd think they were always not confident. Yep. But a lot of athletes are actually more confident than most normal people, and most people realize. What I will say from going through and talking, make themselves the underdogs, which they kind of are, but it's a little bit more so of like, we're the little engine that could, and it's like, no, while you guys are brand new, and while you guys have not been here before, you are also still the big bad wolf. It's like if the Yankees didn't go to the World Series for like 10 years and then went to the World Series on year 11. Like, okay, cool. It's a bunch of new guys. Yeah. You're still the Yankees. You're still the Death Star.
And there's still some kind of traces of the dynasty left. I mean, Josh McDaniels has been there for as long as you can remember. He comes back after his failed time as a head coach, but he's an amazing offensive coordinator. You can see the schemes that just come up. But, I mean, you want to talk about us being underdogs. I mean, nobody thought the Seahawks were going to be here. Nobody thought the Patriots were going to be here.
No, we definitely weren't supposed to be here, but that's the beauty of both of these teams to a degree. Both teams are underdogs in their own way.
And but I will say, for the one thing that I think the Patriots do better than any single team, and I think that the one player is going to struggle is K9. Nobody runs against the Patriots. They have not allowed, in Milton Williams' time as being a Patriot, every single game. I think there's about 9 of them because he also missed the 5 weeks with the ankle injury. Or you could add the playoffs too. No single running back has rushed for more than 60 yards. None. Not one single player.
Yeah, what I would say to that is Seattle doesn't really need to have a big rushing game from K9. That's never been the main proponent. That's never been what this Seahawks team is necessarily built on. Yes, the Seahawks want to run the football, and they want to run the football extremely. Yeah, if you guys can hear us, let us know. We're just fighting through some tech difficulties. It's okay. We'll be back here in just a moment. It'll be okay.
I'll figure it out. That's what it is when we're not back at our hometown and in our home base.
It'll be okay.
Not back in the home base. Look, Trav says we can hear you perfect now, but now you can't see us.
Hey. That's okay. We're all good. Hey,
we're in the void.
We apologize. We're playing a road game. We have.
I think I can see.
Yes. Yep.
We fully back?
The man behind the scenes right now. He's the best in our business, and he's just been thrown like 8 curveballs in a row. Shout out to Sam Brown. Sam's doing fantastic.
I don't think
right
Sam
now.
smokes, but he needs a cigarette.
I'm not gonna condone that, but whatever he likes to do, whatever he likes to do to relax, whatever he likes to do to relax, he can do that. Whatever he likes to do to relax, he can do that now. All right. We apologize for all the technical difficulties that we went through here today. I would just say this one. I can't blame anyone for all of the different calamities that we went through. It was unbelievable. I think Sam was back here with like 8 arms like an octopus, doing all these different things. He was using words that I didn't understand, but everyone else that understands the producing behind the scenes, they kind of figured out. He did an incredible job. I do want to say shout out to Sam. If you would like to spam Sam in the chats, we're doing spam Sam for Sam.
We could spam Sam.
Sam's
because
been killing it.
If it wasn't for Sam, we probably wouldn't have went live. I'm not gonna lie.
No, we were in a bad way, and Sam came in. He fixed it. Very impressed. Christian's doing a great job. He's spamming Sam. Sam from Trav. Jerry says Sam. Trigger says Sam. Fro says Sam.
There we go. Keep
Shout out
spamming
to
your
Sam's.
Sams.
Keep spamming Sam's. So we do have a very fun show today, which we're going to be able to get to. For those of you who sent in your super chats on Seahawks, thank you. We appreciate you. Jerry, you're going to make Alper get sweaty. That's freaking awesome. We are going to have a fantastic time today. So during the tailgate of our shows on Sunday, Alper and I, we are going to do a T-shirt giveaway.
That isn't the only giveaway we're doing. It's the Super Bowl. We got to go big, but I figured we did make these shirts, and we haven't given away one of them just yet.
So
I figured it'd be time. And Connor, you asking about the Max Crosby rumor to the Patriots. We're going to get to all that next week because right now we're just worried about the Super Bowl. I'm not worried about who's going to be on the Patriots in 2026. I'm worried, how's Drake Maye's shoulder? He's 100%, which we think he is. Is he going to be able to go into the Super Bowl and go lead this team to a 7th Lombardi trophy? I'm not worried 100% about, is Max Crosby going to come here next season? We got 1 game left. After that, then we can talk everything off-season mode. But until then, not doing it.
Yeah, and so we're going to have a fun show. Jerry! Don't worry. We're going to get everybody's super chats up. The man, the myth, the legend, Jerry himself, he's going to get some punishments going for our guy, Alper. He said,
oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Pats fans have resorted to making shit up to feel better than boys
that's
are in trouble.
That was from our Friday. Well, your shoulder, and I think that had something to do with the sales as well. Look, you want us, you make up lies. That's what you do over in New England.
We don't make up any type of lies.
Lies just get made. Oh, yeah.
Lies do not happen.
My balls are normally inflated that much. It's fine.
Hey, the cold. It gets cold.
That's right.
You ever had a tire go flat in the winter?
Are you
Same exact thing.
You're hitting me with the Seinfeld right now of I was in the pool. I was in the pool. Tell her I was in the pool, Jerry. That's what you're hitting me with. But we're going to have a fun show today. A lot of, if you send in your super chats, I promise, Jerry, we're going to get all of your super chats up. Christian, we're going to get your super chat up. Trigger, we're going to get your super chat up. We're going to be talking about the big news that we saw on the day as well. So some big takeaways that we have on storylines on Seahawks and Patriots.
There's a lot.
We'll get into a preview as well. Robert Kraft has sabotaged the live chat. You just can't trust the Patriots.
Trust the Patriots.
Jerry, that's why you're the GOAT, man. That right there is why you are the GOAT.
I've been in San Fran for, what is it, since Monday, and I'm like 100. I'm like, West Coast. If you think West Coast is the best coast, you just don't know what you're talking about. It is the Northeast. The East Coast is the best. Everything is on behind. I don't like waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and then breaking news happens. There's basketball games going on right now that I could sit down after work and watch. No, because they want to get those games going. I miss them, and it bothers me.
Well, that's on you. Get done with work sooner.
We're live.
Well, okay. Turn the game on and make sure that when this is done, you tape it or something. I don't know what to tell you. The West Coast is the best coast. Now, unfortunately, you are getting to see San Francisco. And as a Patriots fan, you are going to learn that San Francisco is not nearly as good as Seattle. You don't know it yet. Well, see,
there's a reason why we're playing Seattle instead of San Fran.
No, I'm talking about the cities.
Oh, okay.
Seattle is clean. It is nice. People enjoy going there. People are nice to their neighbors. We have great fish. All kinds of fun things. Here in San Francisco, it's just kind of dirty. It was like cool back in the 1800s because of the gold mining days. It's not the same.
It's okay.
Anymore.
It's fine.
Look, I'd have to learn the same things too. Like I'm sure if I went to a northeast city, I'd be like, "Oh, Alper, this city sucks," and you'd be like, "Well, that's because it's not as good as Boston or New York or whatever."
Well, I mean, yeah, you go to Boston or New York. That's pretty much it.
You're learning the hard way.
You could go to Baltimore Harbor too.
Greatness.
Corey, when did the time change? When we traveled all the way into the West Coast, all the way to San Francisco. Christian Malley, hope you're having fun.
Ooh,
I'm a Packers fan. Oh, appreciate you, Christian. You always tweet out our videos.
So today is a special day. Today is Christian's birthday.
It's Christian's birthday.
It is Christian's birthday today. So I want to make sure that I wish him a happy birthday because Christian is an absolute real one. He is a beast. He makes sure to repost our stuff on social media. So I want to wish a happy 36th birthday
36
to my guy, Christian.
There we go.
Love you, and we appreciate you, man.
Christian.
Happy birthday, Christian.
Damn, we're getting killed in the Super Chat battle already.
Well, that's because the Seahawks Today faithful are
we
the
are at
GOATs.
0.
And you're about to run into the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, Jerry Brooks. Boom! All of Radio Row just turned their head, and I just got shushed, by the way. No, I will not be silenced, Kay Adams. I'm going to keep rolling through my commentary on Jerry Brooks. Sit down, New England. Y'all just here to see Seattle raising the Lombardi. Jerry, we're going to get that punishment wheel for Alper in just a moment.
We got to get the punishment wheel for you at some point.
We are going to run through some other stuff. It is good to know that Jerry has made Alper do some we're going to get Alper sweaty. Jerry made Alper sweaty. Everyone know that Jerry made Alper sweaty. I think that's what's most important. Jerry made Alper sweaty. Trigger, what's going on, my guy? How you doing? Seahawks will beat the Patriots so hard the 1 yard line will never be mentioned again.
You know, it's been mentioned all this week.
The 1 yard line? Well, you're living in the past.
You can make prop bets.
I'm sorry.
Prop bets.
You're living in the past. I'm living in the now. I'm living in the present.
Well, I mean, I don't even want to talk about Tom Brady right now because he's being bitter. He's being extremely bitter towards New England. So
what way?
We're moved on to the Drake Maye era. As you can see,
the Drake Maye era.
The torch has been passed.
We're back. The torch has been passed. But what happens if you lose this game? Does that mean the torch has been passed, or does that just mean
made to the
that
Super
you guys
Bowl?
had
It's the second year.
Okay, well, I mean, Brady would have won it, right? That's all he ever did. He never lost.
I don't want to talk about it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Every once in a while, you just got to let the people know. What's going on, Mike Nintendo Master? Good to see you. Very excited. Jerry, sweat it out, helper. Enjoy the Seahawks victory. Yes, sir, he is. Hey, I'll tell you right now, I'm confident. There might have been post-game purchases made. There might be post-game purchases made. We're going to have a grand old time. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
No worries.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Sounds great. I
Sounds
appreciate it, Sam. It's going to be a grand old time. For all 100 of you in here with us, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little bit of a fun time with the preview, kind of breaking down
everything
we're seeing. Hopefully get a couple of SOTs in there. That's video
sound
clips.
on tape.
Sound on tape.
Sound on tape for all you TV people that are out there, the old-fashioned. We got clips now because, you know, we aren't allowed to use any of not our own stuff. But since we're out here, we can now use our stuff.
That is
so
true.
We get to give it to you.
That
Game
is
Collector,
true.
look, we are on Radio Row right now. It's not perfect.
Lot of fun.
We're lucky that we got live.
No, we aren't lucky. We have the best guy, and he got us to where we needed to be. As Will got in trouble, I've gotten in trouble at least once every day here. Not too much trouble. The cops have not been called on me yet, but after seeing some of the things that I've seen down here, if I on me, I would seriously question.
Oh, the
what
one
was
thing
happening.
we saw yesterday, which I'm not going to say what happened, but like that was unbelievable.
It made me laugh. That guy was kind of my spirit animal. It was just a guy having a good time. Keith Brown, good to see you. Edward says that Alper needs to take a whiskey shot. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we can.
We don't have any
hope.
alcohol
we
today.
can pray.
So usually, like, hey, a $50 super chat, that's a beer bong. But since we're here, don't have any alcohol on us right now.
Yes, sir. My favorite is that Jerry said, did Kay Adams just cry about y'all getting loud? Yeah, she did a little bit. Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I am going to say. Super fun show today. Right now, behind the scenes, Sam's getting our punishment wheel up and
Tosobi!
We're going to have a grand old time. Oh, my goodness.
Tosobi coming in with a 5. Look, we went backwards, and you're still going forwards. Good night from Germany.
Wow.
It's 1:56 a.m.
Interesting.
And then a Go Pats.
Patriots fan in Germany, huh?
They're everywhere. They're international. Patriots Today's international. The
Nice.
Patriots are everywhere. because,
We're
you know,
international. Seahawks is international.
Who?
Well, Christian, he's in Belgium.
Oh.
Yeah. See? Ooh, here's
right,
the
here we
punishment
go.
wheel being spun for Alper. Round and round it goes. What is he doing? Oh, no. The worst punishment of all. Can I make a change?
Say
this
something
says,
nice.
Say something nice to me. I think it should be say something nice to Jalen Hurts or the Philadelphia Eagles.
No.
That is
no,
Alper's
absolutely
least
not.
favorite team, and I think that he should have to say something nice about the Philadelphia Eagles as a punishment. As a punishment, because that is what you deserve.
If someone sends in another 20, I'll agree to it.
Okay, so this one you're going to say something nice about me.
I'll say something nice about the Seahawks.
What about something nice about my guy Jerry?
Jerry?
Jerry's the reason why you had to do the punishment
I
wheel.
appreciate
I think
Jerry.
you could say something nice to my guy Jerry.
Jerry, I appreciate you. You seem like a real fan.
He's a
And I
real
like how passionate you are for your team.
Would you like to say something about his looks? He's a very handsome man.
I like the beard.
You don't like the hair? He and I have the same haircut.
I know you guys have the same haircut.
Oh, shout out to Jerry, the man, the myth, the legend, absolute beast. We are here on Radio Row. Chat
Shout
Sports.
out to Tosobi.
There he is.
Coming in with a 5. Germany, man. You don't realize when you're out on the West Coast. When you're out and all right, Jerry. I take back the beard comment.
No, you don't. He's a handsome man. How dare you? You say nice things about my guy Jerry and Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles because he's a real one, and we love him. We love Jerry. Jerry, by the way, he's got a mob mentality T-shirt.
I know a lot of people have these We're Back T-shirts. They came in, and I was like, ooh, I finally get to have one.
Yeah, what people didn't realize is we're back to second place.
No. Well, technically, we're still first in the AFC because I
congrats.
think the more fun thing is, like, for 6 years, the Bills had their window open and they couldn't take advantage of anything. And then we get a franchise quarterback. We get a generational type quarterback. He plays better than Josh Allen did the whole entire season. And next thing you know, we win the division. Oh, next thing you know, we're in the AFC Championship. Oh, we're back in the Super Bowl. And what do the Bills do? Yeah, they go crying because that's all I've seen.
Hey, well, you know what? Congratulations on being on top, and congratulations to the man, the myth, the legend, Jerry Brooks. Boom! Because he says, tell me about Hurts and the Eagles. So, Alper, why don't you pay up your agreement? What nice thing do you have to say about Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles?
Hurts has a nice hairline.
He does better than I do. That's for sure.
He has a nice hairline.
Yes.
And, well, I asked Milton Williams, who had more passionate fans,
This doesn't
Boston
sound like it's gonna be
or
nice.
Philly, and Milton Williams said they're about the same. So I guess Congrats on being passionate.
Congrats on being passionate. The difference is one place may or may not
want to go to jail. That's exactly what he said. He said Philly fans will go to jail.
Well, they're passionate. They're willing to lay it all out on the line. My guy Trigger says he's got a mob mentality T-shirt. That's because Trigger is an absolute real one and a beast. See him every single time that we have a watch party over here on Seahawks. We got over 100 people hanging out between both
Go hit that thumbs up icon, guys.
Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We're live right now from Radio Row. It is Wednesday of Super Bowl week. I'll tell you this, Alper. When you look at the conversation around the game so far, is there a storyline or is there something that's been standing out to you about the Patriots that you really think is like a narrative that's starting to be pushed?
I mean, the Patriots are pushing the road warrior mentality because they were the home team. I mean, you can see on the graphic right here, they are on the right side. They are the home team. And they're wearing the whites, but they push that road mentality. And I said it before, it just feels like everybody thinks that New England doesn't have a chance. I mean, even on our Chat Sports video, I think 17 people chose the Seahawks, and 5, including myself and producer Jack Lauderay, chose the Patriots. I just think that everybody is counting Drake Maye out for what he has played in the postseason, but they're not even taking into consideration what he did in the regular season. And you could talk about, the schedule this, the schedule that. You still went up against some incredible defenses. Everybody wants to say the Browns suck. Myles Garrett had 5 sacks, and Drake Maye still threw a bunch of touchdowns. He went up against the Texans. He still threw 2 touchdowns, and Kayshon Boutte, a perfect pass to one-handed grab. There was a nice pass on 4th down to Pop Douglas. He still is making the plays, and a lot of people, nobody's really talked about his legs except for Mike Macdonald, who did today.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this, on the Seahawks side, it's definitely coming across to me of a culture of winning, right? It is a team that they are clearly playing for each other, but it also feels like there is a competitive balance between everything, right? I want to get the best stats possible for myself. If I'm Leonard Williams, I want to make sure that I get as many sacks as possible. But it also feels like at the same time, there's an unselfishness about that competitive culture of, well, yes, I want my sacks, but I also want Byron Murphy to get home to Drake Maye. I want DeMarcus Lawrence to get home. I want Uchenna Nwosu, whoever that you want to insert there. So when I look at the Seahawks team, I think what's most important to talk about is the narrative that's being pushed is this winning culture, this competitive culture, this culture of we want to do everything in our power to succeed. It's not fair or not really an option for the Seahawks to go in and push the road warrior mentality or the underdog mentality, because that would be a false narrative. They are not that. But it's almost a narrative of we do not care about any of the rest of you. We care about only each other. We care about the people in the building, and we are trying to push ourselves to the utmost degree. We are trying to put ourselves to a spot where we are winning, and then we can party in front of everybody.
We have the injury report.
We do. The injury report's dropped. But before we get to that, Alper,
we got to tell the guys about our shirts that we're selling. So
we do.
We'll start with the We're Back shirts. You can see it right here. It's got, I got a point. So if I go by this, I'm going to be like, oh, well, that's Drake Maye. So Tom Brady passing the torch to Drake Maye. It's a nice shirt. We'll see what happens if how long we're going to sell these shirts for. You can get it in the navy. You can get it in the black. But make sure you got to go to chatsports.com/we're back. I gotcha. You talk about your shirt while I put this in the chat. So if you want to get your shirt, we've sold probably, I want to say, over 100 of these shirts. A bunch of people have come in and bought these shirts. People are sending me messages. Braden says, you're in the house. Go past taking this. We're taking this dub. So I have 2 injury updates. Drake Maye is a full participant. Joshua Farmer is a full participant. Thayer Mumford Jr. is limited. Harold Landry is limited. But Robert Spillane is a DNP.
Ooh, interesting. Although that was kind of expected, was it not? That was something that everyone kind of knew was a possibility. That was something that everyone kind of knew, hey, he might not be able to go all that long.
Well, he's talked to the media multiple times, and watching him walking, he's not walking with a limp, and he's speaking to the media. He spoke today. He was at one of the tables, and he said specifically, I'm 100% certain I'm going to play.
Yeah, well, I'm also 100% certain that at some point I'm going to eat today. Does that mean that I'm going to go in and have the best performance at that diner? Maybe yes, maybe no. But this is also one of those games. There was a Seahawk that was pointed out to me. I'm not going to say who it was. They clearly are fighting through something. But I'll tell you right now, them fighting through something means the world to the rest of their teammates. And I know that Spillane's going to do the same thing, especially when he's the vocal leader for that defense.
And the one thing that pointed me out, this would be a little bit different, but seeing the injury report and seeing Spillane was a DNP is I think he's less hurt than Harold Landry. Harold Landry has been dealing with a knee injury since October. He hurt it, I think it was in the Saints game, and he has missed 4 games. He missed the AFC Championship, and he tried to play against the Texans and the Chargers, and he was only getting 10. He got 10 snaps, I think, in both games. He was out there limited today, and I don't think his knee is getting any better. For Spillane, they say it's an ankle sprain, and I've had multiple ankle sprains. It just takes time. And now that he's had, 10 days of no practice?
It's going to help.
He still is not practicing. That's a little bit concerning for me.
I think it's going to help. I think they're doing the same thing that the Seahawks did with Cross, and I think that's what's most important. Speaking of things that are most important, you need to wear a shirt. You can't just walk around shirtless. That's gross. That's
you tried to
not
here. You tried to.
I didn't try to. I succeeded. But it's something that I've been told I need to stop doing and I need to not do. And so when you're going and looking at where that you can have for your shirt, your upper body, the Mob Mentality is the perfect shirt for you. I just put that link in the chat right now. All you got to do, go in, click. Mob Mentality, very affordable, $34.99. We got the black. We've got the navy. Head honcho right there in the middle, right? 4 stars all around you. Jerry loves his. I know my guy Trigger loves his as well. I'm wearing mine. It's super comfy. By the way, the arms are looking juicy, but it's not hugging the belly. So
it isn't.
No one's
I got a little beer gut.
See, no one's going to look at you and say like, oh, that shirt's too tight. They're going to go, wow. You look good, and you're representing your favorite squad, your favorite team. That link is in the chat right now. All you got to do is go and click that, and you can go pick yourself up one today.
We're losing the Super Chat battle, guys.
Well, that's because my guy, the man, the myth, the legend, he's back. He's making Alper do another punishment. Jerry Brooks. Boom! Alfred! I didn't realize that you were the butler for Batman. Am I Batman in this situation? Because it kind of seems that way. Love your shirt. Passing the torch to Cooper Kupp. Nice touch. Nice touch to you, my guy, Jerry. The man, the myth, the legend. Jerry Brooks putting on a performance of a lifetime.
Brandon says Pats fans love to insult the other fan base. People insult the Pats fan base all the time. What are you talking about, Brandon? Everybody talks shit. If you're not talking shit, what are you doing? 20 push-ups.
20 push-ups, and you can't get on your knees for them.
Is that how you do it?
When I do my push-ups? No, I do it like a man with my feet on the chair.
All right, Sam, how are we doing this?
You got to get down, and I'm going to count them out. You got to get down there, sir, and I'm going to count them out. Of course, Big Ed, I got you. If anyone can breed confidence, it is me. Alper's getting down right now to do his push-up. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Jerry Brooks. If you want to get in the chat and spam JB, let JB know just how much of a beast that he is. Alper is right now trying to figure out space for himself to be able to do push-ups. I'm going to give you a play-by-play breakdown of them. And while we're going through, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked if my guy, Brett Alper, has to take a breather. 20 push-ups is a lot. It's very difficult. They can't hear you. They can't hear you, Alper. They can't hear you. Big Ed, you're awesome. Shout out to you. Your boy, Trav. What's going on, man? Show him how a real man does his workouts, Alper. I'm a real dude. Look at these. Look at these 20-inch pythons right here. Look at that. That's not from just hanging out, walking groceries back and forth. Yes. All right, so the camera's going to get over to Alper here. Look at it move. There he is. Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that we could do this. Now, Alper's going to get down there and do push-ups right next to the trash can. You got this. Get down there. It's okay. You're fine. Get down there, Brett. Jose says he wants you to know he got his T-shirt. There's one. There's two. I like to see that Alper's at least not doing some girl push-ups. Now, I've already lost track because, well, I can't count that high. My guy, G-Boy, says you're not built like Brett. You're right. I'm built like a little bit better. Alper's a good-looking dude. Alper's a good-looking dude. But, oh, we're doing clap push-ups at the end? I love it. I love it. Hey, G-Boy, you can watch me do push-ups. All you got to do is send in that 20, but unfortunately you're not going to because you're not built like my guy Jerry Brooks. You're not built like my guy Jerry Brooks. He's over here letting y'all know New England getting lit up. Seahawks built different. Your boy Trav says that he'd rather live in the past. Congratulations to you. I'm living in the present and the future. I'm about victory. I'm about good things. I'm about good times. I don't live in the past. Why? Well, because I was fat with a Bieber cut. We're not fat anymore.
I was skinny with a Bieber cut.
We're living in the time of now. We are living in the present. Jose Cruz says, Brett, you're built. You're
good
the man,
push-up
bro.
form.
Good push-up form.
I practice them.
You practice.
There's a reason why I go to the gym.
There's a reason. There is a reason. We do see each other at the gym.
The last time the Seahawks and Pats played each other, Rookie Maye choked.
Yeah, that is true. That also was a completely different coaching staff.
It was a completely different team, a completely different coaching staff, and I was talking to you about it.
Yeah.
The entire defense was different.
Yeah, well, and that's why, look, I said I'm not living in the past. I'm not going to bring up any of those past stats. Like, I wouldn't bring up the fact that Drake Maye is the worst 3rd and 6 quarterback in the National Football League, minimum 10 attempts. I would not do that because that would be living in the past. Someone who is living in the past might bring that up. That might be something that they may
or doesn't Sam Darnold have way more turnovers? If we were talking about the
past,
again,
you're
in the regular season.
You're living in the past. That's what we don't do on Seahawks Today. Seahawks Today is about the future. It's about what's happening in front of us. And in front of us, there aren't any turnovers for Sam Darnold. Jose continuing to try and live in the past. My guy Pop Toes, he says, Hawks always going to be my team. I agree. Zach, good to see you. Jerry did say good job, by the way.
Thank you, Jerry.
My guy Zach says, been a Seahawks fan for life, always will be. Cooper Kupp, Mike Macdonald, they've been excellent. Cooper Kupp, obviously excellent. Mike Macdonald, excellent on the coaching side. All them rings won't help you, says Jerry. Seattle is dangerously focused. That comes across, by the way. When you talk to the players, they are dangerously focused on the game in Seattle.
Oh, I mean, the Patriots, you could talk, like, you talked about the unselfishness. Each and every player is unselfish. You go and talk to Christian Barmore. You talk to Milton Williams, and they're like, dude, yeah, Kyrus Tonga, who was the backup, is stepping up. You talk to Harold Landry. Anthony Jennings has been one of the best edge rushers on the team. None of them have ever talked about themselves. Yeah. It's always been the next guy. Pop Douglas was like, yeah, I mean, everybody wants to catch the ball. Everybody wants to get 100 yards, 10 catches in every single game, the touchdowns. But he was like, we're family. If someone scores, I'm rooting for them. It does not matter if I get 10. It doesn't matter if I get 1. I just got to be ready for my opportunity.
Well, it's clear why these two teams are where they're at. I mean, look, I still got my team. I still am going to back Seattle. But to sit here and say that the Patriots don't deserve to be in the position that they're in is just ludicrous, right? Anyone who says, look, okay, cool, this schedule helped you out a little bit. You still got to win the games.
Exactly.
You still got to win the games. And
it's the NFL.
Right. And it's very clear that everyone's doing well. Corey, I don't want to be mean to you, but clearly you have not watched Seahawks Today. Otherwise, you would know that the Seahawks are 5th most when it comes to salary cap space, and we're one of the youngest teams in the National Football League. We have a future, and it's very bright, actually. I'm not going to – I mean, I think the Patriots are going to win. But if you want to talk about the future of the NFL –
I don't think the Seahawks are going anywhere.
I would
and
not
the Patriots have $50 million in cap space, which is top 10. Everybody is still under contract. The only free agents that we possibly could see is Jalen Hawkins and Caleb on Chason. So that's 2 key free agents. There is nobody on this offense who is a key player that we are going to see not be on the team next year. So they're going to be here to stay.
Yeah,
this isn't like a one-off.
Very special. Speaking of things that aren't one-offs and that are going to be here to stay, you and me.
Yep.
We're going to be live on Sunday for Super Bowl 60. It's going to be at 4:30 Eastern time. If you live in the Central time, that means 3:30.
3:30.
Hey, if you live in Mountain time, guess what?
2:30.
That's 2:30. And if you're on the Pacific time, you are going to catch us at 1:30. We will be live. Obviously, Brett will be on Patriots Today. I will be on Seahawks Today. We're going to have a grand old time. Jerry's going to be there. Big Ed, Pop Toes, Trigger.
I know Jose Cruz is going to be there. Houday, Braden. I mean, my dad always shows up.
Beast.
And
Yes,
Brandon, you can come here if you want. But, I mean, he's talking all this trash, like -4.5 on the Seahawks, easiest money of my life. Well, you're about to lose a whole bunch of your money because no matter what, have we seen in the past, I don't know how many games, 10? Yeah. Every single Patriots-Seahawks game has been decided by one possession. So I don't think that's going to happen, buddy. So you can lose your money if you want. But to be in this chat, you got to be on subscriber mode only. So appreciate you subscribing to the channel.
Of course. Yes, sir. We're going to do that.
Gotcha.
Sounds great. Awesome.
All
right.
Cool with me.
So we got the edict from above. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that sub button right now. Here is what we're going to do. If you want to make sure that you get yourself featured on today's show and give yourself an opportunity to get some raffle tickets for that T-shirt giveaway that both Alper and I will do separately on our own channels on Sunday, you can send in a super chat right now. You send in 5, you're going to get a ticket. You send in 10, you're going to get 3. You send in 20, you're going to get 10. Jerry is right now dominating the raffle tickets, but I would expect nothing less from a member of the mob, from a member of the Seahawks Today Hall of Fame. And we're going to get my guy Jerry up in just a minute because he is absolutely killing it. No worries. No worries.
Okay. We could just talk about what they said.
Sounds
Are we going
great.
to do we still have the sound bites for future?
Sounds great. Yep.
Okay.
Sounds great. Sounds great to me.
Sounds good to me.
Gonna be a lot of fun. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get my guy Jerry up in just a moment. He's making fun of you, by the way, because it's like 8 o'clock and most people need to go to bed right now on the East Coast in that Boston time
8
zone.
o'clock?
8 o'clock. Yeah, that's right. People go to bed at 8.
Like
am
who?
I the only one?
Yeah,
Apparently,
you're the
I'm
only one. I don't go to bed till like midnight.
Apparently, I am the only one. Jerry, don't worry. We're going to get you those raffle tickets, and we'll get you popped up here on the screen momentarily. Bam, there you are. Thankfully for New England fans, this game will end after their bedtime. Dude, my guy Jerry's just out here throwing bombs at you,
Jerry's
Alper.
just...
That's because Jerry's the GOAT, dude. Jerry is the GOAT. There is no one better than my guy Jerry. Perfect.
Yeah. That's cool with me.
We got an enemy behind the lines, or you do at least. We got spies. We got moles. Allegedly, Lisa. She's in New England rooting on the Seahawks, just like it should be.
Come on.
So,
if you're in the home territory, you got to root for the Pats.
well, that's not what Lisa's doing. Lisa's over here supporting the boys, supporting the correct team, supporting the dark side. Here's what we're going to do. Don't worry, Lisa. We'll get your super chat up in just a moment. While we're doing that, we're also going to get into our preview for this Super Bowl 60 matchup. Going to be a lot of fun. And remember, if you want to get yourself a raffle ticket for one of these sweet T-shirts, make sure that you do so and get that in today. You ready, Alper? Let's do this cut.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. This is Chat Sports, and of course, you are watching our joint preview for Super Bowl 60. I am Seahawks Today host Will Ortner.
And I'm Patriots Today host Brett Alper. Welcome in.
And we are going to be diving into all of the news around the big game. We're going to be talking about some of the injury reports. We're going to be talking about the matchups to watch, maybe some players that we really like. We're even going to dive into what Alper's score prediction will be and what my score prediction will be for this game. It's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you pause the video, go grab some popcorn, sit back down, unpause the video, and get locked in because Alper's going to get us started with the Patriots injuries.
Yeah, let's talk about the home team first. And there's 3 injuries that you really have to kind of look into. Everybody else is healthy. This is probably the healthiest team that they have been all season long. Throughout the entire year, you have been dealing with hamstring injuries. You've been dealing with knee injuries, concussions. But no, the Patriots are fully healthy. And you can see right here, Robert Spillane, Harold Landry, and Drake Maye. And I don't think we need to worry about Drake Maye's injury, but kind of Spillane and Landry are 2 of the guys that you're going to want to look at. And we got to speak to Drake Maye and Spillane on his injuries. Spillane, it's kind of contradicting. It's a little bit interesting because we talked to him on Monday at opening night, and he said his ankle felt great. He said he felt 100% that he was going to play this game. He said 100% sure, but when you saw the injury report come out on Wednesday, just about probably 20 minutes ago, he was a DNP in practice. So it's kind of weighing in options on what is going to happen with this. Now, we also saw a tweet from Mark Daniels on February 3rd that Harold Landry anticipates suiting up. We saw him miss the AFC Championship game. He only played 10 snaps when in the game against the Texans and even less snaps against the Chargers. So he has been dealing with this knee injury since probably the New Orleans game. But you see he's battled a knee injury. He anticipates to play. He was limited in participation, and I'm just going to put it out right now for Drake Maye. He's fully healthy. He was a full participant in practice. The shoulder comments just have to stop. He talked about it today, and he was like, yeah, I feel fine. I turned a corner on the flight. He's good. He's all right. It's kind of like, you'll get into it, Sam Darnold's oblique.
Yeah, I was about 10 feet away from Drake Maye earlier this week, and when I looked at him, I was like, oh, yeah, his shoulder clearly is fine. I could tell. Not that I'm a doctor, not that I have x-ray vision.
Did see a Pro Football doc around here somewhere at some point.
That is right. It was a fun elevator ride that we had. When we look at the Seahawks injuries, I think there's 3 really big ones to note. Obviously, Sam Darnold has been dealing this whole postseason with an oblique injury that's been affecting his core. For those of you that don't know what that is, that's that muscle that's on the side that should really pop, give you that V. If you're more like me, it definitely does not pop at all. When you look at Charles Cross, I just put him down as a lower body injury because, well, I could say that he has a foot injury. I can say he has a knee injury. And, of course, I could say that he has a hamstring injury. Charles Cross has been fighting through a lot of wear and tear throughout the last couple of months or so. Now, the nice thing for the Seahawks is I do believe that Cross is going to go. He's kind of getting a similar treatment to Robert Spillane last week. He didn't really practice all that much, hasn't really practiced all that much this entire postseason. I don't expect him to practice much this week. I do expect him to be able to go out and play. Now, I did have an opportunity to talk with his backup tackle, Josh Jones, a veteran in the National Football League, and I just talked to him about where his mindset was at as someone who isn't necessarily guaranteed to play in every game. And I was very impressed with what he talked about. He basically said that he comes in every single day and prepares like he is the starter because he has to be ready to go if he does end up out on the field. Last guy that we have to talk about, of course, would be linebacker Drake Thomas. Now, I feel confident about him being able to go out there and play, dealing with a shoulder injury that he suffered in the NFC Championship game. It did end up forcing him to miss some time, but he was able to practice already a little bit last week. He's going to be flying on all cylinders. Absolutely fantastic player. Very excited to see what he does later on today. Who's got the worst injury report? If you ask Brett Alper, he's going to tell you that it's the Seattle Seahawks.
It's the Seahawks.
If you ask me, I'm telling you it's the Patriots. We're going to ask you both together. Go down below in the comment section. Let us know whose injury report is worse. If you think it's the Seahawks, you're going to type C. If you think it's New England, the Patriots, you're going to type any down below in the comment section. Next, we're going to get into our matchups to watch, and we're going to go back and forth. Patriots, Seahawks, and even though you guys are the Road Warriors, I'm going to defer to the second half. Alper, what's your first matchup you want to look at?
I mean, the first matchup is, we kind of both want to enjoy this matchup because it's what everybody's going to be looking at. And it's Gonzo against Jaxson Smith-Njigba, Christian
100%.
Gonzalez against Gonzo. And when you're looking at this matchup, it's kind of during that playoff game against the Rams, it's just like, oh my God, JSN is so freaking good. Like, the playoff stats don't lie for themselves. In only 2 games because they had the bye, 13 catches, 172 yards, 2 tutties, and then a 13.2 yards per catch. But I will say this. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the best wide receiver in the game. I trust Christian Gonzalez to lock you up because I truly, and I mean truly, think that he is the best corner in football. And this is this is in a postseason from 2018. That is 7 years ago. Minimum of 25 targets. Who was the best corner when it comes to completion percentage? Look at the names on that list. Trent McDuffie, Darius Slay when he was actually in his prime, Carlton Davis, who's also on the New England Patriots. Gonzo is a 39.3 completion percentage. When you target him, you are only completing 39% of your passes, which is crazy. And the next highest is Trent McDuffie at 46.7%. Like, it's 100% that he is the best corner in the game. It's going to be exciting to watch these two guys just go back and forth. They've talked about it nonstop because they know they're going to be locked in on each other. But I will say, I looked at a stat when the Patriots played last year when they played the Seahawks. When Gonzo was lined up, Jaxson Smith-Njigba also had 12 catches.
Yeah.
When he was lined up on Gonzo, 0.
Yeah.
Absolutely none.
But
So I'm excited.
That's you living in the past again. Now, I will say, as a Duck fan as well, I am conflicted because,
There you go.
well, Gonzo was fantastic when he was down in Eugene. Going to be a super fun matchup. You kind of stole the first matchup that I was going to look at when you got good on good, iron sharpening iron. So instead, I'm going to look at what I think is the second most important matchup, and I think we both can agree that this game is going to be won in the trenches,
100%.
specifically with the Seahawks defensive line going up against the offensive line of the New England Patriots. Now, the defensive line over in Seattle is obviously a stellar crew. No one really stands out above the rest because the rest have all been very good. DeMarcus Lawrence has been fantastic. One of the best free agent signings in Seahawks franchise history. Uchenna Nwosu, he's been healthy this year for the first time in a couple of years. He's been lights out. And then Big Cat, Byron Murphy, Jaron Reed, you can't say enough good things about them. They're going to be going up against a New England Patriots offensive line that has allowed, and I cannot believe this, they have allowed Drake Maye to be sacked 15 times in the postseason. As an offensive lineman, that is atrocious. It's 5 a game on average. You cannot allow that to happen. I think a really smart, intelligent man one time in a presser said, well, if I give up 1 sack a game, I'm going to be working at Amazon. If a defensive lineman gets 1 sack a game, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Alper, do you remember who said that quote?
Some guy from LSU.
His name is Will Campbell, and, of course, he's playing tackle for the New England Patriots. I think this defensive line is absolutely going to eat on Sunday. When you look at the O-line for the Patriots, they've really struggled on the edges, and Seattle has a multitude of edge rushers that can come at you in waves. I would be shocked if the Seahawks don't get to Drake Maye multiple times in this game, and I think that they have an opportunity, just like the Texans, just like the Chargers, to really make Drake Maye's life a living hell and get to him multiple times, time in and time again.
And I'm a little concerned about the offensive line. I'm not concerned about the interior, and I know that Byron Murphy is one of your guys' best players, but it's the edges. But I know that Josh McDaniels, being in this situation for his 10th Super Bowl, he's going to come up with a game plan where it's going to be, all right, Drake, we know that on the edges that you're not going to have a lot of time. Get the ball out within 2-3 seconds. But there's been times where it hasn't happened.
Right.
And it'll be interesting to see. I know Will Campbell was very hard on himself after that game against the Texans. Bounced back because Nick Bonito was absolutely non-existent in the AFC Championship game. So I trust it. Morgan Moses is a vet. He's played in these types of playoff games before. I trust him. It is going to just be – it's going to come down to the stretches, and that's why my next matchup is flip-flop.
That's fair.
It was
That's
like,
fair.
all right, we want to look at the defensive line versus the offensive line. Well, how about we go vice versa? Because the Patriots' defensive line, if you want to go 1-2, I don't think you can argue this. You're probably going to say Seahawks is number 1, and I'm going to say Patriots is number 1. But you are probably going to say that the Patriots are number 2, and I'm going to say the Seahawks are number 2. Because the defensive line, not even talking about the edges, because I do think K'Lavon Chaisson is having a breakout year. I hope he gets re-signed. I hope he takes somewhat of a pay cut for the Patriots. Double-digit sacks if you count the postseason. Yeah. But Milton Williams and Christian Barmore are two-headed monster, an absolute behemoth. They are insane, and Milton Williams could be the single reason why they are still in the postseason. And just what we saw each and every single week from Milton. You saw how bad the Patriots defense was when he came out with 5 weeks with that ankle injury. They were the worst run team in football. They were allowing like 3 straight 100-yard rushers. But the second he comes back, they don't allow a 50-yard rusher. And these are just the postseason stats. In 3 games as a D tackle, and you know, if D tackles, they don't have a lot of stats on the stat sheet. 17 pressures, 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss. And I know we take PFF grade with a grain of salt, but 81.7 is awesome. I mean, Christian Barmore, 7 tackles. He finally got that sack, which I put a little money on last week against the Denver Broncos. Won me some money. 8 pressures for him. You cannot run on this team, and you better hope you can block these 2 guys, because if they get through the offensive line, it's going to be a long day for Sam Darnold. He might start seeing ghosts again.
I don't think that he's going to see ghosts. In fact, I think that he's got a really good opportunity to go into the Super Bowl and win MVP. We want you guys right now to go down below in the comment section and predict it. Who do you have winning MVP? If it's a Patriots player, let us know. If it's a Seahawks player, let us know. I see my girl down below in the comment section, allegedly Lisa. She's saying that there's no question about it. The Seahawks have some more difference makers. I want to see who's going to be the MVP. Your boy Trav. He's shouting out one of your boys.
Trav is going with Drake Maye. Nest Force, he's going with Drake Maye. I see Shelly Dahlman going for Drake Maye. Corey's going for Drake Maye. Hooday's going for Drake Maye. Chris Clark says it ain't the redheaded stepchild. That's a shout out to you, too.
I was going to say, that's very mean. I think we should be nice to our friends who have red hair or used to have red hair.
Jose Cruz, Marcus Jones.
Former life.
I'm not going to go Drake Maye.
You're not.
I'm going to go Milton.
You're going Milton.
I'm going to go Milton.
You think that Milton Williams ends up
He should have won it last year.
He should have won it last year. He's a difference maker, and when you can get after the quarterback in the middle of your defense, it just completely changes the game. It's why the Seahawks have done such a good job getting Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy one-on-one matchups and letting them just wreak absolute havoc. Shout out to Jerry Brooks down below saying that Sam Darnold's going to get that
Clark
MVP.
Says not you.
He says you're going to get he says that Sam Darnold's going to go – he's going to bust some ghosts. All right, last matchup that we need to watch. Speaking of Darnold, speaking of Maye, we're looking right at the quarterback matchup in this one because at the end of the day, it is the most important position in all of sports. At the end of the day, there is no one position that controls more of how a game could go well or poorly than that QB position. And when I want to look at how both have performed in the postseason, it seems pretty clear to me that one guy stands slightly above the other. Now, when I'm talking about how well that Sam Darnold has been playing, I think it's important to mention that he has been able to eliminate the one bugaboo, the one thing that has really hamstrung him for the majority of this season, but also the majority of his
entire career.
And that is the interceptions and fumbles. This entire season, he was having a very good year. How many times did I come on to Seahawks Today, the faithful Jerry Brooks, my man, he will let me know, Trigger will let me know, how often I came on saying the Seahawks did all these good things, but we got to find a way to stop turning over the football. That was a bugaboo that Sam Darnold had. It seems like he no longer has that issue. It seems like he has gone in and really fixed that. He's doing a better job of understanding when to use his legs and run, which is very funny, speaking of a guy who has an oblique injury. He's done a much better job this postseason of understanding, hey, you know what? It's okay to take a sack here in this moment. It is okay to not try and force a football into a spot that it doesn't need to be in. Drake Maye, on the other hand, I feel like the bugaboo has almost been a little bit transferred to him. Now, I don't completely blame Maye because as a former offensive lineman, it's never fair to sit there and say, well, why is the quarterback turning the football over so much? I just let a guy hit him right before he threw. There's a reason why maybe some of the balls are not getting exactly where they need to be, right?
One of those interceptions is – it's not an interception. When you're at the 40-yard line and there's 1 second left before half and you're chucking it up to the end zone and some guy comes down with it, it still goes down as an interception. But I'm going to argue, like the NBA did away with the half-court shot where it doesn't go against your shooting percentage, they should get rid of the interception.
I don't hate that, but then at the same time, I would just switch the graphic and show all the fumbles. So we could change that whatever you would like. When you look at Drake Maye, his completion percentage has dropped down ever so slightly, and his QBR has gone down a little bit. So right now, if the last couple of games hold, well, Sam Darnold should be able to help push the Seahawks to victory in this one. But what's going to be most important for both quarterbacks? You can't turn the ball over in this game. Both of the defenses, the Patriots defense and the Seahawks defense, are great at being super opportunistic and taking advantage of mistakes that other teams give them. What I think is going to be very important for both QBs in this one is to make sure that you hold on to the football. And while that is a no-duh, sometimes a 10-yard sack is better than a turnover.
So much better.
Sometimes you need to pick your spot. Not every 50-50 ball can be something that you throw. In certain games, in certain situations, hey, you know what? Stephon Diggs is one-on-one with the corner. You might throw that ball up if you're Drake Maye. If I'm Sam Darnold, hey, I got a 50-50 matchup on a vert ball with Rashid Shaheed. I might throw that football most games. This game, you really can't beat. Now, that might lead to a lower scoring game. That might lead to a little bit less confidence. There might be less explosive plays in this game. But in my eyes, you cannot turn the football over. The turnover battle is going to be key in this matchup, and the team that wins the turnover battle is going to win this game. Those were our 4 matchups to watch. Really dove deep into those ones. I think that Alper comes up with 2 really great points. Of course, watching JSN and Gonzo going at it's going to be a lot of fun. Getting to watch the battle of the trenches on both sides, obviously going to be a lot of fun. I think this Patriots defensive line doesn't get enough credit, and I honestly think that the Seahawks need to get a lot more credit on their O-line, but it's going to be a difficult matchup for them. Obviously, QB matchup going to be huge. Let me know right now down below in the comments section. Let Alper know in Patriots Today. Let me know on Seahawks Today. What is going to be the score of Super Bowl 60? We're going to have Alper's take in a moment. Then we'll have mine. But before, I want to make sure that I'm giving shout-outs. Jerry Brooks, by the way, says that Sam Darnold is a Ghostbuster. He ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Also, shout-out to Joshua W. coming in with the $5 Super Chat. We'll get that on screen in just a second. But keep spamming your comments down. I want to see your score predictions. Big Daddy Joe's showing up. What's going on, my guy? Hello from the 302. We are Big Daddy Joe. We are literally on the opposite side of the entire country out in San Fran. Hope you're staying warm in the freezing cold. Your boy Travis is 35-21.
Okay, this is a great take here from my guy Fro. 200-0 Hawks. I don't know how we get to 200. But I think we're going to be able to do that. I think we're going to be able to do that. I think 200 is well within our grasp.
200.
Christian says it's going to be a close game. Christian's saying that 27-20.
All right. I respect the close game.
Board, my guy, saying nothing but field goals for the Patriots, 38-9.
You're wrong on that one. They're going to get a touchdown.
What are they saying over there in Patriots chat? Going a little crazy, are we?
Nestforce 28-13. Shelly Dahlman 24-17. A lot of people see on Patriots Today, we be respectful. We don't call for blowouts here unless you're a Denver Bronco or a Philadelphia Eagle. Big Daddy Joe says 28-24. You know that score very well, 28-24, don't you?
Yeah, on occasion.
Corey Hensley, 30-25. Gino and Joseph, 13-7. Mr. G. Fetty, how are we going to sit here and not act like weather plays into football? Well, they're in San Fran, and there's probably not going to be any weather when they have the game on Sunday. I
heard no snow in the forecast, so I think that'll end up being okay. Edward says 28-14, JSN MVP. I think that's fantastic because I want to talk about the MVP of today's stream, and that's my guy, Jerry.
Shout out to Jerry
Brooks. Boom.
That's another
shout out to Jerry.
That's another wheel spin.
Yes, it is. Love that Darnold has Super Bowl experience. Just experiencing the circus before has to be huge. And EJ on the defense, he's, of course, talking about Ernest Jones for those of you casuals. That's why Seattle has looked so comfortable this week. Love it. Go Seahawks. Jerry, that's a great point because the leaders on your offense and your defense, they have been here before. They know how to handle it. And we're going to find out if Alper knows how to handle a push-up
let's spin the wheel.
Or just a punishment wheel. Are you doing more push-ups? More push-ups. Let's go. Get down, sir. Don't clip that. No one clip what I just said. No one clip me telling Alper to get down.
They will.
No, they won't. I said not to. I said they weren't allowed to.
Super Young Tank says we have 2 good corners in Gonzo and Davis. Super Young Tank, you're forgetting about Marcus Jones. Marcus Jones has been being a playmaker nonstop this whole entire year. And he's also a dual threat because the Seahawks, if they punt to him once, you're going to see a punt return for touchdown in the Super Bowl, and it's not going to be Rashid Shaheed.
Marcus Jones, he wouldn't pick a Seahawk that he was excited to cover. I was very excited to ask him that question, and I thought that he kind of cowarded his way out of it.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
I want them all.
Shout out to Big Daddy Joe coming in with a 20 and Brandon Bash with a 5. So now we spin the wheel for this guy.
Well, you got to go do your push-ups. You got to make your payment right. Don't you worry, by the way. If you guys send in those supers, we're going to get you on our raffle ticket as well for our tailgate giveaway that we will be doing. Here's the cool thing about being on Radio Row. We got a camera that moves. And our camera that moves is going to show Brett Alper getting down and doing his push-ups because he owes us, the people. Jerry Brooks making Alper sweat. Love it. Love it. Look at him get down there. The form has been impeccable. He's doing a great job. It is interesting. There are some people here on Radio Row that are looking at the hijinks and hilarity that are going on and just walking away. Oh, you got one? You barely got one. We're going one-armed. Hey, you and Sam Darnold have something in common. Jerry, the MVP, is back like he never left. Don't worry, we'll get you up on the screen in just a moment. We're going to get all the Super Chats up on the screen in just a moment. This is from Jerry earlier. Sam Darnold is a Ghostbuster. He ain't afraid of no ghosts, sir. I ain't afraid of no ghosts either. Jerry Brooks, I do think that Alper might see you in his nightmares tonight because
I might, Jerry.
You're making the boys sweat a little bit. We got some Patriots fans finally weighing in. Finally doing something.
Shout out to Joshua Santos. Breaking news, Patriots signed the Seahawks killer Malcolm Butler. That's the Seahawks.
That's a mean finger
That's
right
a middle finger.
That's Joshua also letting me know that I'm number one, just like my favorite team, the Seahawks. They're going to be number one after victory on
And then he came in with
Sunday.
another 5, talking about the turnover battle. If the Seahawks didn't lead the league in turnovers, Patriots 24-17.
Yeah, but again, Josh, we're talking about the future, not the past. And in the future, the Seahawks will not lead the Patriots in turnovers in the Super Bowl, I believe. It is also important to mention you're turning the ball over right now at a very alarming rate. You're turning the ball over at a very alarming
No
rate.
turnovers against the Broncos.
Yeah, but it was also Jared Stidham.
Doesn't matter if it's Jared Stidham.
Let's not pretend
Doesn't
like
matter.
Jared Stidham is a.
Did Jared Stidham play on defense? Where was Nick Bonito? 0 tackles, 0 tackles for loss, like 1 pressure. You want to talk about, if Bo Nix would have done this. No. How about Nick Bonito show up?
Didn't the Broncos have 5 sacks in that game?
Yes, and none of them were for Bonito.
Okay, so you're just hyper-focusing on one guy.
Yes.
This is like
who's supposed to be the best edge in football?
You.
Talk to Broncos Breakdown host about that one.
Well, here's what I'll say about Bonito. Bonito might not have gotten home, but a bunch of other people got home. Brandon, you got home. What's going on over on Patriots Today, Alper?
The last time Sam saw Ghost, Pats were wearing all white. 24-17. Pats Gonzo MVP. I was at that game.
Were you really?
I was at that game.
Were you really?
2019.
Ooh.
2019. We also have a 20 from Big Daddy Joe.
That's right.
All right, we'll get to that in a second, but I think it's finally time to give my score prediction. Well, I think this is going to be a very close game. I think this is going to come down to the 4th quarter, and it's going to take a defensive play. And I think, like I said, how my MVP is going to be Milton Williams. He breaks through that line, probably going to go up against the rookie Gray Zabel, breaks through, sacks Sam Darnold, strip sack fumble. Patriots get the ball as it's tied 24-24, get into field goal range. Andy Borgales kicks the field goal, goes up 27-24, and the Patriots end up winning the game overall.
Well, that was cute. I have the correct score prediction.
Wrong.
Seahawks 28, Patriots 17. I do think that the Patriots keep it close early on. But what we've seen with Seattle, and they continue to do this, is there's not really a playing with their food, right? If Seattle is one of the top teams, if they are the better team, they typically take care of business, and I believe that they are going to do so in this game. I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk. It's not like going up against the New Orleans Saints. It's not like going up against, frankly, the San Francisco 49ers a couple of weeks ago. This Patriots team is very good, and I think that Drake Maye is going to get that offense into the end zone at least once or twice. But I do think that Sam Darnold kind of avenges all of the ghost bust things that people have been talking about. I think that the offense takes care of what needs to be taken care of. And I do want to say, Alper, because I am going to hand it over to you because you do need to introduce your man, the myth, the legend. But it is exciting to see someone that I would call a good friend, Big Daddy Joe.
You see him on the watch parties on
I
Sunday.
have,
But
yes.
shout out to you, Big Daddy Joe. Let's hope for a good game. No injuries. LFG. And I lost. I couldn't see it. Let's go, Patriots. Hope Darnold doesn't see ghosts. We hope he does. Because the ghosts are going to be Christian Barmore, Caleb on Chason. I'm also, if you watch my video, I gave the 5 best bets. I think Elijah Ponder gets in, and I think he gets a sack. But if Harold Landry can give it a go, he's not going to get any playing time. But we get to finally spin the wheel. It's about time.
What's the punishment going to be for your boy? Oh, no.
Say something nice.
Oh, what a shame. How sad it is. Say something nice. I will say something nice. I got to run into my old friend, the great Christian Ellis. So Christian Ellis does not probably remember me, but Christian Ellis and I played football against each other when we were both in college. He was at the University of Idaho. I was at Central Washington University. And I want to say, I don't know that I've ever gone up against a better field edge rusher than Christian Ellis. Now, I know that's not the position that he necessarily plays with the New England Patriots, but I'll tell you right now, I did not give up a sack in that game. I think I gave up 1,000 quarterback hits. I've never been looking the wrong way more, saying, please throw the ball to my quarterback more than I was in that game. Christian Ellis, he is an absolute beast, so I do want to make sure that I give a nice shout out to him. He is a fantastic player, and I am excited to see all the good things that come his way. Just like I am excited to see my man, the myth, the legend, Jerry Brooks. Boom! New England finally got a 20. So cute. So cute indeed, Jerry. So cute indeed. I'm excited to see my guy Alper do more push-ups. Let's spin that wheel.
What's going on, Charlicia? How we doing?
Oh, man.
Sit-ups?
Let's go!
Sit-ups?
That's right. Alper's going to get on his back
I hate doing sit-ups
and
more
do
than
some
push-ups.
sit-ups. I love it. We have cleared out Radio Row, by the way. There
Radio
is
Row's
no
empty.
one else here, and it is because of
We were too loud.
Us. We have kicked everyone out. Kay Adams gave me the nastiest look when she walked away.
She gave me a wink.
Well, congratulations to you. I'm spoken for. Good luck on that, buddy. I cannot wait to see Alper down on his back doing these sit-ups. Here's the beauty of being on Radio Row, by the way. Normally, we don't have a movable camera. We do have a movable camera today. So you're going to be able to watch Alper sit down. That's right. Ooh, nice. Look at the butt on that. He must work out. Alper's getting down. You got 20, sir. 20 sit-ups. And I want to see full military. There you go. He's at 2, 3. You're going hand behind the head. I think you should have to go arms crossed. I think that is the more appropriate way. There you go. Look at this guy going. Jerry Brooks and Lisa having the time of their lives. I want to thank both of them for joining us. I do want to thank Big Daddy Joe, your boy Trav, Jonas as well over on Patriots Today for hanging out with us. It's been a wild day. It's been a crazy day. It's been a fun day here on the channel. Getting to be live from Radio Row has been a dream for me, almost as much of a dream as it was to see Alper. Wow, that was difficult, trying to get up there, big dog. Well, it is the ground. But it's been a dream come true, and it's been a lot of fun. And we're going to have a lot more great content coming out for you guys throughout the week. So make sure that you're subscribed to both channels and checking out everything that we've got going on, rocking and rolling. That is a sweet T-shirt. Are we going to be able to see that T-shirt here in just a second? Because, man, oh, man, I'm very proud of it. I think it is so fresh, so fly. That is our mob T-shirt. You can see right now I am wearing the black T-shirt. We also have the navy. Here's the cool thing. I'm putting the link in the chat right now. All you got to do, you click that thing. It'll take you over. Trigger already got one. He loves it. Jerry already got himself one. He loves it. Mob Mentality, $34.99, very affordable. You got the boss right there in the middle. 4 superstars on the edges. It's a super comfortable shirt. It's already the talk of the town. I'm wearing it around here in San Fran. People are telling me how much they love it. The thing is freaking sweet. Yeah, I've been catcalled more than I've ever been catcalled more in my life, and I'm attributing it to the Mob Mentality T-shirt, not because I got a sick pump yesterday at the hotel gym. Are you guys doing something cool over on Patriots Today?
Of course we're doing something cool because you get a T-shirt. We also got a T-shirt, and this is the one I like even more because it kind of throws it back a little bit. Pause.
Ooh.
Pause. Get your Tom Brady and Drake Maye passing the torch because we're in a new era of Patriots. It has been a long 5 years since, or it's even longer now. It's been 7 years since the Patriots were in the Super Bowl. It's a new era. This era is going to stick, and I think that Drake Maye has the chance to be one of the all-time greats. I'm not going to call it now because it's way, 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 way too early. But you can get yours today. I put the link down in the description. I know your boy Trav got one. I'm sure Joshua Santos got one. But get yours today. chatsports.com/we're back. And shout out to Joshua Santos. He's called you out, Will. We call this the masshole salute. Beep. Just giving the Seahawks their proper respect.
Hey, that's okay, Joshua. You're number one in my book too, man. But you'll be number 2 on Sunday, unfortunately for you.
And then we got not one, but we're spinning the wheel twice for you.
Oh, finally.
Because shout out to first Chris Clark, the New England Ghostbusters. And then I'm assuming, yeah, that's a duck race. We'll do a duck race on Sunday. Don't worry, Chris. Maybe you can win this time. And hopefully Trav won't win this time. No offense, Trav.
Trav just keeps coming out on top.
He won 2 of the 3 helmets.
No way. Dude, shout out to Trav.
And we had 800 raffles in both of them.
No, shout out to Trav, man. That's awesome. I'm here for it. I'm happy
Hey, if
for
you
Trav.
win, you win.
I'm just glad Jonas didn't win it.
If you win, you win. But Brandon, brash. Shout out to your 20. We're spinning the wheel for this man. Seahawks battled a complete destroyed 49ers and no pressure Ram defense. This is a whole different ball game. And, we got another one. That's 3 spins.
Oh,
we're starting to get that going now.
Finally, the Patriots fans wake up. Finally, the Patriots fans wake up and actually show up for once.
We'll start your 1.
We'll start with 1. All right. I would love nothing more than this just keeps coming on. Say something nice. Say something nice.
Burpees.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Burpee.
Hit the song. All right, burpees.
I need a laptop charger. No, the USB-C. I have mine, which I can just plug in. All righty, the burpees are coming. Let's finally see Will do something. I've been tired. I've been almost breaking a sweat, but I can guarantee you that he's going to break a sweat.
Yes, I'm going to do burpees here. If you want to hug me after, we can do that.
He's asking a hug. He's right in front of this dude. 1, 2, 3, 10, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go with the hug.
Oh, no.
And guess what? You're going to be doing another one, too.
That was a long
If you don't
one.
mind plugging. I don't want to do anything. We've already had enough technical difficulties. Shout out to Big Daddy Joe. Who gets the first score? Oh, Big Daddy Joe, if you watched my video, I said Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry's my guy who's getting the first one. And the Hall of Fame sucks. Look, it's an absolute joke. They didn't put Belichick in, which I understood, but I saw an article about, I want to say it was a year ago, that Jerry Jones is the reason why Robert Kraft isn't getting in. And I still believe that to this day, because how do you not put Kraft in the Hall of Fame?
Also, Fro, who's saying those are terrible burpees, what are you talking about? Those were great burpees.
I hope you're feeling better, Double S. I hope you're feeling better. And Houday, that was the worst trade I've ever seen, dude.
All right, what are we doing now?
What does the wheel say now?
Sam push-ups, yay!
You turn it, because I don't know how to turn it.
Producer Sam's getting on the
Sam.
screen. Jerry!
Are you doing them there? Hi, Angel. How you doing?
Oh, my goodness.
Double S, just take lots of fluids. If you could go into a sauna, go in the sauna. Houday, that was the worst trade I've ever seen, bro. It was so bad.
What is happening? We scared everyone off, and the people that are still here, they are watching us.
Joshua!
Oh, my goodness. All right, so Sam's got push-ups now.
Producer Sam, who fixed all of
I don't know why you put yourself on this. We were not going to make you do this.
You didn't have to do it was I thought it was push-ups.
Love it. Look at Sam. Dude,
Look at Sam
Sam's got good form. By the way, Sam, I'm going to be honest about this, is the Chat Sports 40-yard dash champion. He beat us. We may or may not, on the campus of an undisclosed video game location, we may or may not have ran
or we were
40.
like same time, but I'm slow as hell. I have the strength, and I've sprained my ankle way too many times. Way too many times. Calvin! Coming in with a 20, make it 3. But we weren't done, Sam. I don't know if you saw that.
Calvin.
We'll do the wheel. And that's a wheel. Is that a wheel spin?
They're not blocked board.
No,
why do I keep doing wheels? I thought we were about to do burpees again. All right. Yes, I will be doing a watch party. All right, we're doing sit-ups, and we're doing them the real way. With our arms crossed.
Oblique is going to come in. It's going to come in. I was going. You don't have to retract that Double S. I saw it. I appreciate you, man. This is an awesome experience. I will say San Fran's not the best city, but it is what it is. It's still a great time. Let's see these sit-ups. Everybody's probably looking like, what is going on here? 2, 3. Big Daddy Joe, they have 190. We have 180. We're very close. We are 10 behind them. Appreciate you, man. Houday, 45 pull-ups. BS. I call cap. Oh, Trev, I got. Oh, I guess you can't see it. I got the score up on my phone. Who won the NASCAR race? That was the more important thing. Ryan Preece is in the lead with. Oh, we're red flagged. Where's Denny Hamlin? Look, we've gotten to the point where other people at Radio Row are throwing the football around. Yeah. You know it's late. You know it's the end of the day. You're good. But you know he's even better because this is the first one of the day. We got a $50 super chat from Nicholas Howerton. Bang!
It's all right. My guy's coming in clutch. Don't you worry. All right, so what are we doing for this guy?
I'll just read it out loud.
We're doing a wheel spin?
We all we got. We all we need. Let's go, Pats. I think you're right. I think the game will come down to defense. I think we'll have a game-saving Gonzo interception.
Is this thing broken? I'm going to have a six-pack by the end of this.
20 push-ups.
We're doing more sit-ups? Can I get a push-ups once?
Oh.
This is ridiculous.
You're not known for your core.
No, I'm not.
24-19 win over the Seahawks. I like that. I like that. Let's see these sit-ups. Three. Or is that four? I'll go 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I will say double S. K. Adams is set up right behind us.
Not for long.
Maybe not after today.
I was going to say, I've already scared her off.
Joshua Santos. Oh, my, dude.
Oh.
Let's hit some of the Seahawks ones.
Yes. Finally. Sam says we're going to the Seahawks side, which I love, because I know that my guy Jerry Brooks would say that he loves that Cooper Kupp shirt. It's Brady to Cooper Kupp. Beautiful. Giving Yakima's finest his much-deserved, well-deserved victory. I love that. I love that. I love Lisa, allegedly Lisa, someone who is behind the scenes right now in enemy territory. And, by the way, she's clearly a genius. Why? Graduate of Central Washington University. Shout out Siwoo, as am I. I have 2 degrees. Shout out to Lisa of Central Washington. I don't believe so. I don't know.
I'm not going to be – we will not be at the game, guys, just at Radio Row, because we will be
don't
live for a watch party. We
Yes.
are not going to go the whole season and just not give you guys a watch party. Not going to happen. We'll be live. I'll be live at 4:30 Eastern Time. Will be live at 1:30 Pacific Time on Seahawks Today. We couldn't miss this for the world for you guys.
No, we would not. Just like I would never miss my guy, Jerry Brooks. Boom! That 49er team was averaging 30 points a game before Seattle ran through them. And stop being delusional. Y'all thought the Rams were the team. The New England excuses, they never stop. Can't wait to see tears on Sunday. I can't wait to see those tears, Jerry. I don't know that you're going to have to wait, though, until Sunday, because Alper has got the punishment wheel now. Round and round it goes. Where it lands, only Alper knows.
I don't know. What was it like to meet Drake Maye? I really wouldn't say I met him. I mean,
he winked at me. He was interesting.
What's going on, Michelle?
He was giving me the look.
Oh,
that's
my
right.
God. Please be
so
like
we're going to do them back to back?
Just don't be burpees. Say something nice.
Why did you? I hate it here. Say something
nice.
Let's
go. I will say I really think it's unfortunate that Charbonnet tore his ACL. He was on my fantasy team. I was a big fan of his. Unfortunate.
He's a very good player. Here's Jerry's other 20. By the way, we'll get that. No way. Check this. That's broken. The punishment wheel lands on say something nice twice?
Twice.
I think I found where the ballot box got stuffed.
You got 2 more spins.
This is voter fraud.
Stop the count.
No. Say something nice.
What am I going to say?
How handsome I look?
About you? Say something nice
you
about you.
You can say something nice about me. I'm basically a member of the team.
I think you have I think you have good height. Even though everybody.
You're complimenting me for being tall?
Yep, you have a nice
Something
height.
I can't control?
You have nice height.
I was gonna say, I think a couple people think that too. Lisa sends in a 5. She says, this is for Sam's form. Shout out to my guy, Sam. Shim absolutely
And
killing
shout
it.
out to Joshua Santos. Spin the wheel.
Oh,
Pats
my
Nation,
gosh.
let's show out and let's shut the Sea Chicken fanboys up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Somehow I got Sam's luck, by the way, and I'm going to get burpees again. For those of you that don't know, our guy Sam might be the most unlucky person that I've ever met.
it might be.
It's unbelievable. Can we stop it? Oh, my God. It will never be anything other than sit-ups and burpees. This is bullshit. Yeah, I got him. Come on now. I'm not washed yet. I still no. Don't disrespect me like that.
20 sit-ups. What do you rather call them, the Sea Hags or the Sea Chickens? I've called them the Sea Hags a whole bunch of times. He's going to get a 6-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Get an ambulance on standby. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh.
Hawks Nation is in the chat.
Hawks Nation. Hanging out with your boy?
West Philly gang, how we doing, my guy? Sea
West
chickens
Philly?
all day.
Oh,
Not anymore. How about
Big.
one more spin?
Daddy Joe, not anymore. How about one more spin? Well, Big Daddy Joe, I hate to burst your bubble, but my guys are coming in tough.
They're back up 38. Say something nice.
Sam push-ups. Everyone's favorite. Sam's push-ups.
How do I do that? This one?
Cool.
Oh, that's going that way.
There it is. And then just down. I will say this. Sam has great form. Look at him go, dude. He's
That's
killing
fast.
it.
No
Also,
Jack, Big Daddy Joe. I wish he could come, but
Look at
he
Sam
stayed
go,
back.
dude.
That's
Incredible form.
fast.
Sam could have been, sure, we weren't counting. Sam could have been a great PE teacher.
One.
Probably.
Oh, wow, that's quick. Whoa.
There we are, back where
Wow.
we belong. Our ugly mugs on camera. Right back where we need to be. Right back where we should be.
Arthur says, my cousin said Patriots win.
Hey, we're going to spin that wheel again, but not for me, for you, because Jerry Brooks, boom.
All right, let's see
He
let's see
said,
what happens.
spin it one more time. Spin that wheel. Can we get burpees for Alper? Can we just get one burpee for Alper? Come on. Keep going. Keep going.
Push up.
Ah! So close to the burpees.
Sit-ups. I've done so many sit-ups.
By the way, here's the great
I don't even.
audio hasn't glitched in quite some time, so we can do some rumors inside of that.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
We'll do it next.
Yep, we'll do
Cool.
it next.
Do we have socks?
Huh? We have the sound bites.
Awesome. All right, Alper. Get down there, big fella. Yes, sir. The same way I did them. By going up. Up. Down. Got me spending all of my money. Want to see what's up? Now. Look at him go. Look at Alper go. Absolutely getting after it. The dude is a beast. Now, he doesn't have the core strength that I have, but he's getting up there. Lisa, you're all good. I'm glad that you found us a couple of games ago. I love that. I love that. I love that you're here hanging out with us. We always really appreciate everyone who comes in and hangs out with us, whether that's on Seahawks Today or, of course, on Patriots Today as well. Jerry's right. Better late than never. I could not agree more. Could not agree more. It's been a lot of fun, man.
It's been fun.
It's been fun. It's been sweaty. No pause. No pause on the sweaty comments there.
Hey, chill. Relax, Brady.
No
Relax. Is that Tim Lincecum in front of you guys?
I don't believe that was Tim. I don't believe that was
I think
Tim.
his name was Cody.
Oh, I was going to say I did not introduce myself to that man, but he did seem to be enjoying himself.
He was the dude that sat behind us on the bus.
I'm going to be honest. I don't talk to people on the bus.
You did the whole morning this morning.
Well, yeah, but that guy was from Spokane.
Do you remember his name?
Gosh, no. He writes for the Spokane Journal, and he talks about Wazoo. He's great.
No,
Love that guy.
So
I'd die for that guy.
Double S has clearly been Bean Boozled didn't make the trip, and I take that personally.
Yeah, I'm not eating earwax on this trip.
No.
If I wanted that, I'd just lick the sidewalk here in San Francisco.
Big Daddy Joe, we're going to give away a shirt. But I told you I'd buy you a shirt because you're such a real one and you waited so long for that jersey. So, if you want another one, we'll put your raffles in. But we're going to give away the shirt on Sunday, but that's not going to be the only raffle that we give away. It's a Super Bowl. We're going to go big. At least I'm going to go big.
Sounds great to me, man. Sounds great
Usually always go big.
All right. You ready to get into the latest news and rumors?
We'll circle back to Super Chats after this cut.
Sounds
Yep.
great. Totally. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We got one more thing that we want to talk to you about today. We end up getting the okay from the man, the myth, the legend, Sam Brown himself. We're going to get into the latest news and rumors going on around Super Bowl 60 here on this Wednesday. Alper's got some great takeaways. I've got a couple great takeaways as well. If you send in a Super Chat, you are still going to have an opportunity to get shown on the show today, just like my guy Jerry, just like Trigger, just like Big Daddy Joe.
Boom.
We will show you after we get done with our cut. So if you still want to grab one of those raffle tickets for that T-shirt giveaway that we're going to do in the tailgate, you send in a Super Chat, you send in a 20, we're still going to do that punishment wheel. But without further ado, Alper, let's get into it. This is Seahawks Today. I am your host, Will Ortner.
And this is Patriots Today. I'm your host, Brett Alper.
And right now, we are on Radio Row, and we're going to dive into the latest news and rumors surrounding both the Seahawks and the Patriots. Very eventful, very fun day today. Obviously, yesterday we were able to go and get some clips from Drake Maye, talk to him, talk to a couple other players over at Patriots. How was that, Brett?
It was awesome. I mean, it was media availability. You have opening night on Monday, which is really cool. It's kind of to kick off the Super Bowl week.
Yeah.
But you can't really get up close and personal with how many people that are there. When you have media availability, we were literally just in a single tent. You had all the players at podiums, and a lot of them were just sitting at tables. So I got to talk to a lot of them, got to interact with them, kind of how they're feeling going into this Super Bowl. I mean, this is the first time for a lot of them, which we'll get to in a minute. But you also got the same exact opportunity for the Seahawks.
Yeah, Sam Darnold and Mike Macdonald obviously spoke again from the presser, had a lot of fun, and we'll relay some of those quotes to you. We also have a couple of clips from some other players just on what it meant to be playing in San Francisco and trying to win a Super Bowl in enemy territory, really having a lot of fun. Speaking of what's going on Super Bowl Sunday, we will be live. Now, Brett, you're going to be live at what time?
4:30 Eastern time. So if you're out in New England, if you're out on the East Coast, don't miss out. We'll be live 2 hours beforehand. Don't forget that. So make sure you hit that sub button. And for you, back in Pacific time,
We're going to be at 1:30. That's Mountain Time, 2:30 Central Time, 3:30, and then, hey, guess what? 4:30 Eastern
4:30
Time
Eastern.
as well. We're going to be live 2 hours ahead of time. Come in, hang out with us. We're going to have a tailgate rocking and rolling, getting you all built up for all the news, rumors, and everything that is going to be happening around the big game. We want to make sure that we get that out to you guys, of course. Now, it was a fun, exciting day for Alper and myself yesterday. We were obviously going around asking as many questions as we possibly could from some of the different players and the different coaches. Alper, you were kind of the first one to get to go and talk to the Patriots since they had earlier availability. What did you notice?
Super early. Had to get up at like 4:30 in the morning. But it felt like they all have the same exact mindset going into this game. And the key thing that I heard from Coach Vrabel going to the podium, which was also kind of relayed to every single one of these players, is that these two practices mean everything. These next 48 hours, I guess you're already past your 48 hours because the first practice has happened, but those two mean everything. It was the focal point of his press conference on Wednesday. He reiterated himself like a million times, talking about how this is the game plan. This is where we're going to get set up. This is how we're going to just get that feel, kind of get your last practices in. And also, he also kind of said not to change most things because throughout Super Bowl week, it's completely different from the regular season. You have your practices on Wednesday, Thursday, and then you go into walkthrough on Friday. And Monday, Tuesday, there's not really much going on. Well, Monday, you have media availability. Tuesday, you're going out and doing sponsorship things for everything else. Wednesday, talking to the media. Thursday, Friday, everything. But they all said the same thing. I heard this from Travion Henderson. I heard this from Pop Douglas. We even heard it from Drake Maye. They all had the quote, keep the mac and cheese the same. Keep everything the way that you've been doing the whole entire year. Because another thing that I like to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, 100%. I agree with the Patriots there on why they want to do things the same way. And you're actually seeing that a lot the same with the Seahawks as well, trying to keep everything the same. On Tuesday, Seahawks had Tuesday off. Wednesday, they practice. Why? Because that's what they always do. They were back out in pads. But something that's important to note and talk about with the Seattle Seahawks is what is going on behind the scenes? Because obviously it does kind of seem like Clint Kubiak is going to be the next head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. It would make it really easy for this to become a distraction. Yet the Seahawks have clearly gone out and shown that they are not going to allow anything that's going on with Kubiak to really distract them the rest of the way. Obviously, a lot of the players have had very good things to say about Kubiak, and in fact, I think we've seen a lot of the players really come out and voice a very high regard for their offensive coordinator. Jaxson Smith-Njigba, I was able to catch up with him, and he did have this to say about his OC.
You played under Clint Kubiak for 1 year, and you popped off and had a career season, led the NFL in receiving yards. What has kind of stood out to you about how he runs the offense and him as an offensive mind?
Yeah, I think this offense, historically has had a lot of success, throughout the years. And I think, Clint does a great job just understanding players and putting them in the right position to succeed and making things look the same, the run game and the pass game. That's something that you need to have, if you want to win games. And, I think he just has an amazing understanding of the game.
Coach McDonald talked.
Of course, it's clear to me that Kubiak is not going to be a distraction for the Seahawks. When you listen to a guy like Jaxson Smith-Njigba say very kind things about his offensive coordinator, I heard Gray Zabel and A.J. Barner do the same things. I think if you go to any of the Seahawks right now, you're going to know, hey, they clearly love their guy. They clearly are okay with him potentially moving on, and they are clearly okay with, everything that is happening right now in Seattle. And they're making the main thing, and that, of course, is going out and winning on Sunday. Which player do you think is going to be an X factor on Sunday? Is it going to be a Seattle Seahawk? Is it going to be a New England Patriots player? Let us know down below in the comment section whether you're watching on Patriots Today or Seahawks Today. You get your opportunity to make your voice heard, so go and use that right. Go and sound off in the comment section.
All right, I think it's going to be Milton Williams, by the way. The next takeaway that I got is a lot of them have talked about just experience being a gigantic factor going into this game, because for many of these Patriots, this is the first time they have been playing in such a big game. Only 5 players on the team have had experience playing in a Super Bowl. Milton Williams going into back-to-back. Matt Collins, he was a part of that Eagles team in 2017. We're not going to talk about what happened, but whatever. Same with Christian Ellis. Carlton Davis won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady. And Austin Hooper was a part of the 28-3 Super Bowl comeback by the New England Patriots. On the wrong side of things. Hopefully he's on the right side going into Sunday. But all of these players, especially a lot of the guys who are rookies. I mean, Drake Maye's only in his second year. Will Campbell, Jared Wilson, Jalen Hawkins, Craig Woodson, all talked about getting experience just from some of these players. And a lot of these guys who have been to the Super Bowl, like a guy, Milton Williams, is kind of helping them guide through everything, kind of helping them get experience. And I got to talk to Milton Williams, and this is exactly what he said about being that leader.
Super Bowl in 5 years is crazy. People always talk about, guys not going their entire career playing 10, 12 years in the league and not going. It's just great, man. It's just great. But like earlier in the year, he asked our team to raise our hand, you was playing football around this time last year. I was the only guy to raise my hand, so it was kind of weird. But I'm just happy to be able to, for all the guys to be able to, say, raise their hand, be like, yeah, all right, ask that question next year. We was there in that same situation, in the Super Bowl. Hopefully we will win it.
I was going to ask you that. How much?
And now when you have guys like Milton Williams and also Carlton Davis that are being kind of leaders and mentors for younger players, it also goes back to the coaching staff. I mean, Mike Vrabel, he's played in 4 different Super Bowls for the New England Patriots, and Josh McDaniels is going into his 10th Super Bowl. So the coaches have a lot more experience. They're also teaching the players, specifically when we heard from Drake Maye earlier today, how he is taking in a lot of from what these guys are saying. And I think this is going to help Drake Maye specifically. And I think it's going to also be kind of just bouncing back from these mistakes.
For sure. What's not a mistake is going right now into the comment section or description and clicking on the chatsports.com/mob shirt link. You're going to be able to go and grab a sweet t-shirt. You can see that I've got the black one on right now. You can also grab it in navy. It's $34.99, very affordable. You got the head honcho in the middle, 4 stars around the edges. This thing is sweet. It's going to be the talk of the town wherever you go and support your team.
And now if you're supporting the Seahawks, that's fine and all, fine and dandy. But if you want to support the Patriots, if you want to support the team that's going to win the Super Bowl, and you want to support the Patriots going on to their next era of football, get your We're Back t-shirts. I got this one right here. You can see Tom Brady passing the torch over to Drake Maye. Little gradient fade from red to black. You can get it in the black t-shirt, or you can get it in the navy blue like I have on now. It's sleek, it's comfortable, it's comfort colors, but you got to get it right now. We don't know how long we're going to be selling these. Chatsports.com/we'reback. We'll have that in the comments and description of today's video.
I think the last thing that was really a big takeaway for me is watching just how much the coaching matters for the Seattle Seahawks, because right now in Seattle, you've got a guy in Mike Macdonald that has clearly gotten the most out of his players. And while when you look at the Patriots staff, there's a lot of experience there, right? Vrabel has been to a lot of Super Bowls. Now, most of the Super Bowls that Vrabel was at, he was a player in them, but that's still experience, right? McDaniels, he's obviously been to a ton of Super Bowls as a coach, and he's done a fantastic job. I don't think that going to a Super Bowl is going to matter for this Seahawks team or going to a previous Super Bowl, because you have a lot of coaches that already know how to get the most out of their players. I got a chance to talk with Ernest Jones and with Leonard Williams about how much they appreciated the coaching staff, and specifically the head guy at in Seattle, in Renton, of course. That is Mike Macdonald. Here's what Ernest Jones had to say.
I think just the way Mike is every day, he doesn't change. He's the same guy, regardless of the situation. And I think for us, that locker room is full of a bunch of men that love football, and nobody loves football more than Mike. So he's just imprinted, just a hard work, but just regardless of whatever the situation is, keep going. And that's lasted, left a lasting impact on me too.
Thank you.
I think they do a good job of, just having passion, having want to, and showing desire in their guys. They put the guys in right positions. They coach us all differently. And what I mean by that is, they know my skill set is different than Byron Murphy's skill set. And because of that, they're not going to treat us like the same person. I've been a part of certain organizations where they coach everyone in the D-line room the same. They coach everyone in the wide receiver room the same, when really we're all different. We're all unique in our own ways. And I think that's what this team does a good job of, is, leaning into our uniqueness and allowing us to let it shine.
It's clear that this staff gets the most out of their players. You heard it from the guys talking very nicely about Kubiak on the offensive side. To know on the defensive side, the players obviously talking very nicely and very highly of their guy, Mike Macdonald, and the rest of that defensive staff. There's a reason why the dark side has played as well as it has all season long. That's because you have coaches that get their players in the best position to succeed, and they perform at a high level. Let us know down below in the comment section who you got. If you think the Seahawks are going to come away with a victory, you're going to type C down below. If you think the Patriots are going to get a victory, you're going to type NE down below. Whether you're watching on Patriots Today or Seahawks Today, make sure that your voice is heard loud and proud.
I'll keep spamming those NEs down in the chat. If you're going to show who's the true real fan, go down in the comments section. My last takeaway from kind of talking to all the players and hearing from the coaches is, well, you got to take the Seahawks defense seriously. I know the secondary, which I think Reek Woolen is a good corner. I don't think he's a great corner. I think Nicky Memori is going to be a star in this league. But overall, kind of talking about just the defensive line, the edge rushers, your front seven, that's who you're really going to want to worry about. If you want to talk about Byron Murphy, DeMarcus Lawrence, those are the guys right there. And this offensive line, they know specifically that it's going to take all of them to stop this team. And I've specifically heard this from Garrett Bradbury on Wednesday.
Going up against a pretty tough defensive line, kind of talking about the Seahawks.
Yeah, they're a great defense. Played them last year. They're really talented. They're well coached. So it'll be a good opportunity. You don't get to the Super Bowl if you don't have a good defense and a good team. So it'll be a good challenge for us.
And the last one for you, I mean, being set up for Drake Maye, what's that been like? Just talking about how he's been.
Yeah, he's been awesome. He's been everything that we need him to be as a team. You guys see the talent on the field, but then just from a human perspective, he's a great friend. He's an awesome guy to be around. I've really enjoyed my time with Drake.
Shout out to Garrett Bradbury. This is going to be the hardest defense that the Patriots face by far. You can say it's going to be the Houston Texans. You can say it's going to be the Denver Broncos. You can say it's going to be the Cleveland Browns. They all have good players, but everybody on that front line is going to be aggressive. They are in the Super Bowl for a reason, but the Patriots, they've beaten all these teams before. I think they can hold their own and win this game on Sunday.
Yeah, the last thing that I want to talk about, because I just want to make sure that I'm focusing on the Seahawks just like head coach Mike Macdonald would do. It's the winning culture that is being created up in Seattle. I think that you see a lot of players on both the offense and the defensive side of the football for the Seahawks that just want to compete. It's very clear to me that both offensively and defensively there is a preaching from the coaching staff that you should win just for winning's sake. If you're going to go out and do something, do it to the best of your ability. And that seems to be clearly shown on both the offensive side and defensive side of the football. We're going to listen to what Gray Zabel has to say on what the offense's mentality is. And then, of course, we're going to listen to Devon Witherspoon and what he has to say about going up against guys like JSN and Cooper Kupp in practice every single practice day.
Yeah, I think there's many discussions about let's be the reason why on this team. There's going to be games throughout the season where we're going to have to put the game on our back and go have a long drive and be able to run the ball and run clock out and stuff. And I think the big thing was our coach John Benton coming into our offensive line room and kind of instilling the mentality aspect of football. The mentality of whatever it takes to make sure your quarterback stays clean, or whatever it takes to make sure we get a first down, or whatever it takes for a running back to have 100 yards rushing in a game. So I think mentality is a huge thing that we kind of preached this past year, and I think we've done a good job with it.
You got a guy who can run efficient routes like he do, who don't waste no steps out of his break, who can make all the contested catches that y'all can see, all the one hand, all the crazy catches he made. It makes coming to practice fun, you know. It don't feel like work and stuff like that, man. He just makes you better, man. He's gonna challenge you every day, and then he's gonna get after you. And also shout out to Coop too, like, you know what I'm saying, Cooper Kupp. Talking about a guy who you can tell like is the reason why he run the Triple Crown. Like the way he works every day, man. He come to work every day. And you go against guys like that, they just make you better. So.
You can hear it in their voice. This isn't a team that wants to win football games. This is a team that needs to win football games. There's a desire. There is a drive. This is a team that has to win football games. And that is why Seattle continues week in and week out to come up with victories. They don't play down to opponents. They play to the opponent, and they play through them. And that's why they continue to keep winning. It's been a lot of fun being down here for Super Bowl 60.
Very fun.
Still a couple more days left, so we're going to keep getting more and more clips from the coaches, from the players. And guess what, Alper? That's why you subscribe to both channels. That's why you subscribe to Seahawks TV. Why? Because I'm going to get you all the news that you need to know about your favorite team up in Seattle. Why do they need to subscribe to Patriots Today?
Well, because if they want to keep up to date with all the Patriots news and rumors, I don't know if there's another YouTube channel specifically out there that is going to give you kind of the joint preview content where you're getting also a Seahawks perspective in the sense of with the Patriots too. And at media availability, you'll get to hear from the players nonstop. If you guys have been looking, we've been putting up every single short possible, talking from Drake Maye, talking from all these other players, and you're not getting it anywhere else. And plus, on Sunday, we're going to both be live, which is going to be an awesome thing. So make sure you hit that sub button for Patriots Today, and if you're a Seahawks, go subscribe to Seahawks Today too. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Let's go, Pats.
Let's go, Hawks. Yes, sir. Josh.
Come on. Oh.
Josh Santos, money on Boston. Shout out to Chris Clark for that one. Well, unfortunately, Josh, it's mission over bullshit, bro. Mission over BS coming out on top. Lisa says that she hearts Sam. I have worse luck and form. Lisa absolutely putting on a performance today. Absolute real one. Lisa, Sam, that's Sam's
There's
thumb.
Sam. There's Sam.
Saying thumbs up to you. See woo, Lisa. Shout out to you because Lisa came in with one more for Seattle. One more punishment wheel for Brett Alper. Lisa.
Going to overtime.
Boom. Let's spin this wheel because round and round it goes. Where it lands, nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
How many? How many push-ups?
Say something nice again.
There might not be a God. Because if there was, he would have to do some sort of physical punishment. There might not be a God.
Oh, that's great.
That's not very nice.
Oh, that's great.
That's not very nice.
No.
Say something nice.
There might not be a God.
You have been a good sport today.
Thanks, Alper.
One more for you too, and
I'm sure it'll be effing burpees.
You're gonna get burpees. Joshua Santos coming in with a 20. Can we get one more for New England? Can we get number 7?
I'm sure it'll be effing
number 7, baby.
I'm sure it'll be effing burpees.
Also going to overtime. Jalen Brunson, why couldn't you hit the shot? How many? We still got 50 people in the chat right now. Shout out to all y'all for being a real one. 200. They're beating us in the super chat battle by 30.
Jerry's got one more.
Oh, he's making me spin it.
Jerry. Yes, sir. Don't you worry. We'll get both of your guys' super chats up here in just a moment. A lot of fun today. Joshua is up on the screen. Can we get one more for New England?
Can we get one more?
Josh? Yes, you can.
7.
It's going to be effing burpees. It's going to be effing burpees. We already know it. It's going to be effing burpees. Oh!
I'm about to sing a song.
Sing a song. Hey, you know what? I'm going to sing a song for someone that is near and dear to my heart. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Christian.
It's Christian. Oh,
happy birthday to you.
I feel like an asshole now.
Yes, I know. My voice is like a mixture of Fergie and Jesus. The amount of people that just stopped and stared on Radio Row was one person, but that's still more than I would have thought.
Chris Clark says, glad it's not Moose.
Glad it's not Moose. Well, he can actually sing. Jerry Brooks. Boom!
There's Jerry. I got Jerry and Christian mixed up.
And he getting beaten down. Yes, sir, Jerry. Can we get one GD burpee from Alper? Can we get one burpee?
Can we get one more for New England? Let's see what this is. Please, please have it say something nice. No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you. Thank you. Get down there, sir. Get down there and do your burpees. I got a very nasty look just a second ago. Yeah, not happy with me. Trying to film something. Get down there, Alper. Oh, yeah, you got far, dude. Yeah, Hawks Nation, I hope we get Jeff Stoutland. I hope so. Look at Alper go, killing it. Oh, my gosh, of course. Of course. Look at you go, Alper. The man, the myth, the legend. We're getting a little belly shot there, eh? Just a little belly. Just a smidge.
It's not very complimentary.
It's a good shirt. The burpees are getting to my guy.
No, yeah, it's not. This is not
Your
Mr.
knee.
Alper's finest hour. It's just not.
Your knee's hurting. My knee. Did you take an arrow to it? There's about to be a very angry, salt and peppered haired man. He is not happy with me. That's okay. I'm bigger than him.
They aren't too happy.
That's okay. I don't care. What are you going to do?
We got
Make me
another one.
leave?
We got one more.
One more. Michael, go Hawks. You're dang right.
Calvin.
Calvin, we're gonna get you up on the screen. Let's see. Can we get another dirty look? Can you do it?
How about another one?
How about another? I've been told specifically not to. I am going to yell. Can I hear him? Yeah, I can hear him.
I'm breathing heavy.
Yeah. If you can
I'm
hear
tired.
Alper down in the chat, spam seed.
That's not a foul.
Sing a song. Oh!
I'll say something nice.
Say something nice. The man who gave me a very dirty look has much better hair than I do. He has much better hair than I do. That is a fact. And there's my something nice. There is my something nice. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our live show today. I really had a great time.
I had a great time too.
It was a whirlwind. I want to specifically thank Sam for making sure that this thing got
if it was anybody else,
absolutely crazy. It was a whirlwind of a day. It was a whirlwind of a day.
I didn't think it was going to happen. We had to go over across Radio Row to get the internet guy. He was like, well, the cable broke. Well, fix it, please. Please. And then he did. He got us back. He got us back on. But you're the MVP of today's show, Sam.
It was a crazy day. It was definitely.
But we weren't done. We're not done yet.
We're not done. We got one more on both sides. I've been specifically told to whisper when I do this one. Will I? We'll see. Calvin, is Calvin the last one on Patriots? I cannot see. Cool. Calvin, this is how.
No, it's Joshua Santos.
Oh, okay. There we go. Joshua Santos. In the words of DJ Khaled.
Another one.
Another one. If it ends up being burpees, there's going to be an old man very upset with me.
Is it that guy in the red?
Well, I wasn't going to say. There would be an old man upset with me.
Have some fun, man. Radio Row's supposed to be fun. Football's supposed to be
Jerry. Boom. Shout out to you. And another one. So this first spin is for me.
Have a great night, Charlicia. Say something. This is rigged now. We've gotten say something nice way too damn much. Way too damn much.
You can breathe a lot deeper than I can as someone with asthma. Alper, no one can breathe better than you.
I'll take push-ups. It's just the burpees.
Let's go. We're going to end it with Alper getting down one more time and doing some push-ups.
Shout out to all y'all.
Alper will do his push-ups, and then we will get out of here. Thank you guys so much for coming
Lord
in.
Doggo, we just are wheeling it up.
Hanging out with us. Yes, we are big on the wheels. We will be live on Sunday for Super Bowl 60, 4:30 Eastern Time, 3:30 Central Time, 2:30 Mountain Time, 1:30 Pacific Time. Make sure that you tune in. Whether you like the Patriots, head on over to Patriots Today. If you like Seahawks Today, come in and hang out with us over on Seahawks Today. It's going to be a grand time. We are going to be live, obviously, 2 hours before the game. You don't want to miss out on any of that kind of stuff. If you cannot be at the game, this is the spot to be at. You love your favorite team, whether it's the Patriots or the Seahawks. Come in, hang out with your favorite squad. Alper's doing those push-ups right now. Look at him go. I noticed that they're not going as deep as they were earlier on. Interesting. Thank you to everyone who came in and hung out with us. Thank you. We really appreciate all y'all. It's been absolutely freaking awesome. I'm going to take over the reins here and just sign us off for Sam's sake. For Brett Alper, for Sam Brown, I'm Will Ortner. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and go Seahawks.
Go Pats.